So in the last video, if you guys recall, we talked about color, and in this video we're going to be starting to learn about shapes, and soon enough you'll see how they connect back together and how you can do some pretty cool stuff with both of them. So last time we were fiddling around with the background. So remember we can make, like, let's say we want to make red, and we go like this, and boom, we'd have a red. So we fiddled around with that for a little bit, but now I want to show you guys a little about shapes. So I'll just keep the background like this. So whenever you're wanting to draw shapes, for now, the best thing you want to do is keep it into the draw function, alright? It's pretty simple enough because the draw function literally has the word draw. So imagine the thing just saying draw, and then now you want to specify what you want to draw, and now you just put in the shape. So it's like draw square or draw rectangle, something like that. So let's actually start our first shape. That'd be pretty cool, right? So let's just make ourselves a rectangle, and I'll show you the standard rectangle. Alright, so for the rectangle, we first want to give the position. So we want to tell the computer where should we position it, like pixel. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. There's also a big thing that in programming, it's very different from what standard. So if you imagine this, the top right coordinate of a XY coordinate plane, you know how this is like these are all positive numbers, and these are all positive numbers. Imagine the top right, quadrant 1. So as you go left to right on the bottom, the X increases, and as you go down up, the Y increases, right? But here in programming, it's actually kind of the opposite. So the X doesn't start here, it actually starts here, and as you go left to right, it increases, and for the Y, as you go up to down, so as you get here, it increases. This would be the lowest Y point, and this would be the highest Y point. This would be 0, and this would be the height of the canvas. This would be 0 for X, and this would be the width of the canvas. Alright, so I just want to make that clear. So like if you wanted to place it at like this point, for instance, let's just say on the normal plane, you'd imagine that to be 10, 10. You'd have to go 10 here, and then go like whatever that distance is. Alright, so let's just say we want to put ours not too far away from top left. So we just start with some small numbers, so maybe 20, 30, alright? And now the second two numbers are going to be the length and width of the rectangle. So this number is going to be the width, so let's make it like 25. And the next number is going to be length, let's make that like 50. Alright, let's run that. Oh, oops. That's not a rectangle, it's actually rect. So yeah, there we have it. I also forgot to tell you guys the standard procedure for writing this. You always have to put the semicolon at the end of any line, unless it's like a function and something with curly braces. But usually you're going to be putting semicolons. And you can see the pattern. Like here, no semicolon, here, no semicolon, because it's curly braces. But here, it's like a semicolon here and here. Alright, so we have our rectangle. Great. Let's just move it around. Let's move maybe to 80. So I can see as my X increases, it goes this way. As my Y increases, let's make that like 100. Alright, so yeah, it increases. Yeah, and one thing I noticed about this is, like, when you're trying to approximate the location, 100 seems like a big number, right? It seems like it'd be way down here. But you have to remember that you're comparing this to the canvas height. So maybe the canvas height, width and height was like 200. 100 would be really like a big number, but like it all depends on the height of the canvas. Alright, so let's make another shape. Ellipse. Let's make that. So first of all, same as rectangle, we give it the position. maybe like 20. Well, actually, let's give it like 80, 200, and now we give it its I believe it's width and height. I believe 40. I might be mistaken. Yeah. 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 So it's like its width and height. That's what you give it. So maybe we could make the width bigger. Or you can make it like 40, and make this like 10. And you can see it'll kind of look like it's flipped. It'll be really squished. But yeah, that's how you make that. We can even set them on top of each other. So this is 80, 100. So we can make this 80, 100. And look, they're on top of each other. So yeah, but if you want this on top of this or this on top of this, it all just depends on the order. So you can just, because really the computer just drawing this. It's just drawing this and then drawing this, and it doesn't know what you want. It just draws it. So you could like theoretically just put millions and millions of shapes on top of each other. So if you want it to be flipped and stuff, you can just copy and paste this, delete it, and then copy and paste that back there. Oof. I have no idea what's happening, but alright. So yeah, you can just flip it over and stuff. It'll be pretty cool. And in the next video, I'll be showing you guys just a little bit of, because we were talking about color and now we're talking about shapes. So next video, I'll show you guys a little bit of how to combine them. Maybe if you're thinking putting colors into shapes, the borders of shapes, all that cool stuff. So yeah, we'll be doing that, and after that, we'll hopefully be doing a little something to bring all these units together that we've done so far. So stay tuned for that, guys, and peace out.